Man, it's great to have a rivalry game in state. This is always fun times for the entire state to really tune in and see two teams that do a really good job of competing uh, for for the uh, for the bragging rights, and so um, we're looking forward to the competition, which we always do, and uh, we expect it's going to be a very home welcoming environment for us when we arrive tomorrow.
Yeah,
Again,
Juwan, I guess,
go ahead.
Juwan, just I guess I know you guys have lost 3 straight here, but I guess just what has the mood and energy been like in the building, knowing that Michigan State's up next?
Oh well, I mean, I tell you, our guys are pumped up and excited about this, um, and we've always been like that with any opponent that we faced. When you go into Lions Den on the road, the road is always a challenging environment. But the best part about it is that you get so locked into knowing that it's us, Michigan versus everybody. And with saying all that, you got fans cheering against you. The players in their home comfort area, the coaches in their locker room, feeling comfortable. I always enjoy playing on the road, and I know
And I
I'm
know,
looking forward to it.
and I know neither team is kind of having the season they expected to this point. And there might not be as much, buzz on the outside heading into this matchup. But I guess for you, does this game still carry the same weight?
Whenever you play against your rival, it's a beautiful, beautiful moment to get an opportunity to play against two teams that really will never ever invite one another for dinner.
Yeah, hey, Juwan, I just checking in for an update on Doug McDaniel. If you were maybe expecting him for the road, or if everything is still the same with him.
Tony, has nothing changed. But you know what road is. I mean, you've seen the reports.
Yes, no, I know. I thought so, but just wanted to check.
What makes this different?
I don't know if anything would make it different until maybe if this were the game, if something had been worked out behind the scenes.
You let me know, okay?
I didn't know if you would let me know. So, no, I got you. So
all hands on deck.
Right. So knowing, with maybe that was a silly question, knowing that you'll be without Doug, how tough does that make an already tough challenge?
We don't look at who we don't have. We get locked in on the guys who's going to put that jersey on, and with everyone that's going to be available, we trust that those guys will give us the best chance to win.
Juwan, I got a question about a guy who did come back last game, Trey Jackson, but then he didn't play in the second half. I don't know if that was just, your decision, flow of the game, or if he's still working his way back. So,
yeah, Trey is still working his way back. But, the flow of the game is, we had a hell of a thing going on, a good run with Jason Will in there. And they played extremely well. With the amount of points that we scored with the two of them in the game, I think we had scored like 12 to 14 points. And then when they got subbed out the game, that's when the scoring drought ended because I inserted all the starters with 8 minutes to go, and we couldn't score after that. So it was tough to bring Trey in. But he's available to go.
Thanks.
Hey, Juwan, how are you?
Hey, I'm trying to get better, healthy. I'm trying. Every day is a battle. It's beautiful to get an opportunity this morning to go to physical therapy 3 days a week. They beautiful nurses. My teammates over there, physical therapy, which I call them my teammates. They're a lot of people that are same folks that are dealing with some of the same issues that I'm dealing with, but we all share a common goal, and that's, we pray for one another and we cheer for one another.
All right, and now a basketball question. As you mentioned, a lot of people will be tuning in now that the football program is settled, and now that the Lions are done, more people are going to be watching your team. How would you describe kind of the state of your team at this point? Snapshot.
Well, I mean, come on, bro. It's our team is fighting hard. They're so prideful, very competitive, and they don't like losing. Who does? But the last 2 ball games that we lost, it's those moments of mentally, how could I and what can I do better? And I love hearing that from our guys. You know, that has been the mindset instead of, you know, the finger pointing or, you know, divide as far as, you know, it's this guy fault or that guy fault, or I'm not getting enough shots, I'm not getting enough minutes. We have a guys that are all dialed in to being all in and trying to figure out solutions. And that's the beauty of, you know, coaching this group. And so my staff and I will continue to keep leading, continue to keep growing and teaching our group. And we're going to continue to keep competing game after game. But we always want to be on that winning side. It's nothing like it.
Next question. Anybody else?
What have you seen from Michigan State? I mean, they started this year top 5 in the AP, maybe not quite the year they expected, but still, I mean, a lot of veteran guys, guard heavy, it seems to be.
Well, you know, I see a team that is scrapping and clawing like us. And, you know, I also expected, you know, that Michigan State is, with some of the disappointment they've had, every day Tom Izzo and his staff is rallying the troops and teaching and growing them day by day. So I expect, you know, that Michigan State will continue to keep competing to the end because, you know, with Tom being Tom and, you know, Hall of Fame coach, that's all I expect.